Jonathan Taylor Thomas. Let's go.
Hunter
It
Hayes.
is Hunter Hayes.
Oh.
No crap. Wow. That's awesome. Hey everybody, welcome back. Masked Singer Season 3, Episode 13. So, final 6 tonight. Awesome performances from everybody. Loved the show. Saw reaction at the beginning. Was really excited to see someone that we didn't have, I thought I had a pretty good guess, but ended up being wrong. So before we get too much into the show, just want to remind everybody, make sure you subscribe, get all the updates for when our next episodes come out. Only going to have probably a couple more coming up, probably at least 2 more episodes of the show, and then unfortunately probably it for the summer. Make sure to go on Facebook and like our page at Paper Productions at Gmail. I keep mixing that up. I don't know what I'm doing. Paper Productions on Facebook. And email us at paperproductions@gmail.com. And I am on Twitter at JessT820. Make sure you send me a shout out. Let me know what you like, don't like, all that fun stuff. Before we get too farther into the show, I'm going to bring in my co-host, Mr. Patrick.
Hello.
Hello. How can we find you on Twitter?
You can tweet me at YoGrabAGabba.
Awesome. Enjoy the show tonight?
It was great. Yeah, it was nice. A really good show. It's one of those ones where I like when the panel doesn't have it unanimously. I like when there's, it's maybe one of them gets it right, but,
Right.
most don't, whatever.
As one got it right tonight.
Indeed. I do like it. It's when it's not like shocking, like, oh my gosh, I had no clue. It makes sense, but it's also surprising and not really what you expect.
Yeah, I agree for sure. And like I said, going forward, I'm really excited to see all these reveals because I have really little guesses on who it is. I thought it was pretty solid tonight and ended up being wrong. But hey, Gordon Ramsay agreed with me, so I'm pretty happy about that.
You chefs it together.
Yeah, I know. Pretty true. So we'll just kind of start off talking about Astronaut, who was revealed, as you saw from our expressions as well. Kind of surprised it was Hunter Hayes.
Yeah.
It was a professional singer. He's got a great voice. I don't think it's a strong voice. I love him though. I didn't guess it because I wasn't sold it was a professional singer.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, it was definitely someone who I thought was really good.
Oh yeah.
I just didn't think it was. And what he was saying, saying I've never been a dancer, blah blah blah. It's like usually a lot of singers are also dancers or whatever.
Wasn't professionally voice trained.
Right.
Not that every singer is,
Right.
but usually at some point you figure there'd be something.
Yeah. So it was cool. Like I said, I mean, I was feeling Jonathan Taylor Thomas when you said that, but
Yes. That would have been awesome. I would have been so excited for him.
for sure. It was so hard. We've been swinging and missing a lot this season, but it's hard. It's been really hard.
Swing and a miss. I agree.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so he's saying "Started My Life in One Direction," which was awesome. I thought everyone's performances tonight were amazing.
Awesome.
So good. I didn't
Great
know
show.
who was really going to go. I was kind of thrown.
For sure.
But
Nobody was bad. Nobody was like, oh, they sucked. No, it was all 6 great singers, great performances, and one had to go, unfortunately.
I just wanted to keep everybody on there, but the show must go on and the show must end.
Exactly.
So the clues, he had 4 aces and a joker in cards. He said he was frozen, stopped growing, there was a lobster, and he said just watch. I don't know, I couldn't make sense of much of his clues, and then there was a king's cake. Did you have anything else
Just
that I
the
didn't
toolbox,
have?
that was it.
Toolbox, okay. Yeah, I didn't really understand that stuff, like the toolbox and everything from the beginning. I'm looking forward to the episode they do on the road to the finale where it kind of talks about the clues and how it connects and how you can make sense of it, because everything is pointing to Jonathan Taylor Thomas for me, but
Sure.
obviously not.
There also was a clue they mentioned at the end there, earlier in the season, about Orion. And they said they said the significance of that was Orion is the, in mythology, whatever, he's a hunter.
Oh,
So he's the hunter.
I missed that when we were watching it. Okay,
Yeah.
that's
So that was
cool.
what they revealed at
That's
the end. That was
interesting.
one of the things.
Interesting.
Yeah.
See, it's so hard unless you really dig deep on these clues to see what the heck.
And
they
it's
mean.
like I said, you can break down every word and drive yourself nuts.
I know.
Every
I don't
you
have
know.
time to do that.
Right. It's like, well, he said, why did he say this word instead of that word. It's like, well, I know you're already.
I'm crazy as it is.
Yeah.
I got too much work to do to be able to break all that stuff down.
Right, for sure.
That was interesting, though. I'm glad you caught that because I didn't see that one.
Cool.
So it is hard. All the clues just are all over the place. But the only reason that Nicole got it is because of the king's cake.
And she also got the thing when they did
The birthday.
Yeah, they gave her like a bracelet, whatever it was, a Lego thing.
Yeah, I think it was the
Lego thing, and they said that they went to a birthday party together, and it was 4th of July. They performed together.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. I love it. But anything else about Astronaut except we're gonna miss him?
No.
Loved his voice, and yeah.
No, I don't really know him well, but I knew the name for a long time.
Yeah. You said you've known him for a long time. I've loved his music, and he's a country singer, and I love the country music that he sings, and it's good.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I remember he did. I think it was the last season of the original Celebrity Apprentice. He did a charity concert on the 5th season finale. So
that's awesome. That's pretty cool. Interesting. All right, so move on to the next person. I'm just going to go in order of how I have it written down on my notebook. So next I have is Turtle. Clues were chess. There was a Queen of Hearts, so there was like a stuffed animal queen on the heart on the queen piece in chess.
With a crown on it.
With a crown on it, yep. 914. There was a ram, and then you said you saw something that was like radioactive material symbol on a book. Mm-hmm. Did you have anything else in the clue package?
Nope, just the food.
The food, yep. Then the chips and apple salsa. And he's saying Stay by Alessia Cara, I think it is. Something like that. Yeah. It's a good song. It was a very good performance. Obviously, Turtle is an awesome singer. And I'm so thrown by who it is because now I have pretty much 3 guesses. Joey McIntyre keeps coming to mind all the time, but I don't know if it's him because he said he's not a dancer. And like you've said, most, boy bands are dancing and all of that stuff. But I don't really know New Kids on the Block. I never watch them that much. I don't know if they're like, Backstreet Boys or NSYNC where they're very much into dancing. And then I have Adam Lambert because of a guest from last week.
Gordon Ramsay again. From
Gordon Ramsay too, yeah. Because of the Queen, Adam Lambert's touring with Queen, singing for Freddie Mercury as, being the lead singer, and he's amazing, and it's an awesome thing. And then Jesse McCartney. Oh, this was the one I had Jesse McCartney for. I thought it was for Astronaut too. Jesse McCartney, the voice just kind of sounds familiar. It's kind of like, he was kind of in a boy band, but he was also solo, and I don't really think he was known for dancing. But that's all I got for Turtle. What about you?
Yeah, Turtle's, I think Turtle's maybe the best thing on the show.
Yeah, he's
fantastic.
Pretty amazing.
The only other thing I will add, really, is the Adam Lambert's look kind of looks like Turtle a little bit.
Yeah.
The outfit.
Like rocker.
With
like,
spikes and all black and leather and all that, yeah.
Right.
I'm going to go a little different direction. I'm going to go with what you talked about, all the other ones you said. I'm going to go with Joey McIntyre. I just think New Kids on the Block weren't, I'm not like the world's biggest New Kids on the Block fan by any means, but I don't really think they're known for much dancing per se.
I don't think so either, right? I don't think so either. I agree.
And he was doing, I think he's trying to look like an NSYNC type of person. He did the Bye 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 song, right? Mm-hmm. And then was that him or was that somebody else? I think.
That was Astronaut.
I'm getting them confused a lot.
I know. Turtle and Astronaut for me have been flip flopping for my stuff because I thought I had Jesse McCartney for Astronaut. So. Yeah.
So, but he did. But even the dance he was doing today, he was kind of doing the shoulder, like a boy band type of thing, and I feel like he's trying to throw us off on somebody else, but I think it's Joey.
Yeah, I agree. Joey's been my guest from the beginning, and I think it's a really good one. I think it could be him. The voice just sounds familiar, and I don't know. But like you looked up 914 is Yonkers. Mm-hmm. He's born in Massachusetts, but I'm pretty sure he had a place in New York City. Like most of these, any performer we're guessing probably has something for New York City. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I like it though. I like the guesses.
Cool.
All right, next.
He was the last one to go. He brought it home at the end. It was great.
Yeah, he was awesome. Turtle was awesome. I mean, everybody was awesome tonight.
That was really
I have praise for everyone, and I can't wait to see who everybody is.
Fantastic.
Next up is Kitty. She sang.
Diamonds.
There, thank you. Diamonds Are a Girl was a best friend. I didn't catch who the artist was, but I think it's Madonna. I think so. So many different people that have sang it. Clue Package. Been on many stages. She played many roles. There was a person wearing a Red Riding Hood hood. I believe it said wardrobe. I kind of missed it when I was writing. There was a silver apple monkey crossing swords, and there was like even like sword fighting and everything. And the food clue was cake. They pointed out layers, and the cake was in a soap dish. Do you have any other clues that I might have missed?
No, just parts, like you said, and then there was a Red Riding Hood thing, monkey playing cymbals, and then she said fairy. She said fairyland.
Okay. Okay.
Which, let's do a couple of clues.
Yeah, I mean, I was really sold last week that it was Emma Roberts because I could hear it in the voice, but now I'm not so sure anymore. My guess, I have gone back to what Gabriel Iglesias, Fluffy, his guess was Amanda Seyfried, only because she was in a movie called Little Red Riding Hood, and I'm pretty sure she played Little Red Riding Hood. She's been in so many different movies. She's been in Les Miserables. She's been in Mamma Mia, like musicals. She's been in Nicholas Spark movie, Dear John, I think it's called. She was in a soap opera when she was younger. That's where she started out. So I think I'm going to go with Amanda Seyfried. I can't get everything, can't connect everything to her, but I think it's a pretty good, closer guess.
So this is another one where I've had a lot of different guesses for.
Yeah.
I've been all over the place for. I was saying, maybe Haley Rantia. I was saying Kate Bosworth last week.
Mm-hmm.
Emma Roberts. You said that would make sense.
It does.
But I think. I mean, even if Steven said I think I said maybe Christina Ricci or whoever, but I'm gonna go with one that I think just kind of. I think it makes too much sense to ignore. And I think the only thing it really could be, I feel strongest about, would be Amanda Seyfried.
I know, and I'm trying to, the whole Robert Redford helped get her first role. That probably is more plausible to you with that because of Emma Roberts having other connections as well, and it's possible that he got her first connection to something. I don't know if he's related to any kind of soap opera or something like that either.
I don't know. I do know too, though. Also, I mean, they said that what Sharon Osbourne said last week. I think it's for me. It's between Kate Bosworth or Amanda Seyfried.
Yeah.
I know you're kind of more Emma Roberts than Amanda Seyfried, but.
Yeah, I'm definitely more Emma Roberts or Amanda Seyfried, but I think Amanda Seyfried is probably a pretty damn good guess. Sure. Yet again, we'll probably be surprised because I have no idea. Every time I think I got something, I don't know.
And I would be kind of surprised if we don't find out if we do find out before the finale. I think she'll be in the finale.
Yeah, I do too. I agree. I think she's definitely one that can make it to the finale.
For sure.
All right.
I never really knew of her singing, but you said she's in all these musicals, so yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah, she is, and I knew she was in Mamma Mia. There's two of those. There, Les Mis. I wasn't entirely sure she was in that one, but I did see that one. And soap operas. I had to look back on her stuff, but she was, and I've seen her in so many different movies besides Mean Girls.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So she has played so many different roles, so many different characters.
And her career is much bigger than it was only a few years ago too.
For sure, yeah. But we will be surprised to find out hopefully in a couple weeks.
And has a baby now too.
She has a baby now? I like her. She's really good.
I do.
Alrighty, next is Mr. Frog, Senior Frog. He sang Whatever It Takes by Imagine Dragons. Well, rapped it, but it was still amazing. I still loved it. It was very entertaining. Clues, it was in a police station. He had chocolates on a plate, caramel chocolates. Don't know if that has any significance.
Maybe Buckeyes.
Buckeyes.
Maybe.
That's actually a good idea. Yeah, Buckeyes. There's a basketball, 23, number 23 jersey behind him, basketball jersey. There's a number 13 on like a piece of paper, a Twinkie. And if you notice, his tie kind of looks like a basketball on the tie, the color and the stripes and everything, kind of like dotted. 'Cause I noticed that when he was twirling the basketball in his hands, where he had the basketball, looked like that. And his masked munchies, they were called, was fried catfish. So Omarion's been my guest for him for a while, and I really wasn't sure. And tonight I kind of didn't think it was him, but Nicole did guess him, so I'm keeping that on my radar. But I think it was Gordon Ramsay. Gordon Ramsay or Robin, guessed Little Bow Wow. And I could see that too. They're kind of similar, but I really don't even think it's either of them. What about you? What guesses and clues? Anything else that I don't have?
No, I mean, there's Chocolate 23 jersey, detective or police officer, catfish. He did say it was a southern thing.
Yeah.
Catfish was a southern thing.
Yes.
There's two people who are sticking out to me still. One is Bow Wow. I could definitely see that. And just because I know he's got a song called Basketball.
Yeah, and like they said he was in a basketball movie or something.
Yeah. He, like Mike, I think it was, or something like that. Or I think it was the movie Like Mike.
Yeah. With Ice-T, right?
With Ice-T and Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
And where he's become Michael Jordan superpowers. And then it was a Disney Channel. It wasn't that good.
So yes, you have seen it then.
It was not great. But also, I can still see Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart is known for his. He's got the same cadence in it. His voice, his stuff. Michigan dog. And he is known for playing basketball. He said he did a 3-point contest with Draymond Green at the NBA skills competition a few years ago, and he's just known for being a very big basketball guy. He's kind of dressed like a game show host. Kevin Hart has hosted game shows.
Yeah.
I just don't. I don't see Bow Wow dressing that way. But again, it's a costume, so whatever. But
it is a costume. It's everything's made to kind of throw you off. Too.
Yeah. So that's my guess. I'm sticking with either Kevin Hart or Bow Wow.
Thing is, like, it drives me crazy, I guess, to keep seeing basketball references, and it's not a basketball player. And I don't think we've had any reveals of athletes, have we, yet this season?
If you consider him an athlete.
That's our bias. Don't mind
Tony
us.
Hawk too.
No, Tony Hawk. So technically, there were some athletes. Okay.
But I think there should be still one more. I think it's either Frog or Rhino.
I think Rhino probably the athlete over Frog.
I agree.
Yeah. No, I agree. Kevin Hart was that was one of our guesses in the beginning, and it'd be pretty cool if it was him. I could see it still.
Bow Wow. I think it's Schofel or anything.
Can't really do any comedy right now or anything, but
right.
Bow Wow for sure. Omarion, I'm a little bit more iffy about Omarion. I don't know if it could be him, but he's an amazing dancer, and so is Frog. So that's the one thing that would jump out to me.
Oh, for sure.
No pun intended.
Ribbit. Yeah.
All right. Anything else to talk about with Frog? No. All right. So let's move on to probably the top performer of the night, Night Angel. Oh, yeah. She sang Black Velvet by Alana. I missed the last name. Something. Thank you. I love that song. It's great, and she was so good. She redeemed herself from her performance for the last time because I couldn't get past that one. It wasn't great, and we know she's capable of so much more. So this one was amazing. Absolutely. I hope you have some more clues than I do, because it was kind of hard for me to pick up on some of the stuff. Okay, all I just wrote down was phone calls. There was phones all over the place. She said free your mind. She held a lighter in the air, I wrote down, and then there was a fish hook. Yeah, which is funny because my dad actually used to make those. He would paint them. He had like a setup and paint the thing with the eye and everything for fishing. So I recognize it right away. And her masked munchie was crickets.
Fried crickets, I think.
Yeah, fried crickets. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yum. Sure.
And Nick Kennedy won.
You did. That was awesome. So I do like what they're kind of doing on the show. You know, you got to change it a little bit, but not stray too far. Like in the beginning when was it Dr. I don't know. the one doctor that I know was from like Teen Mom and stuff. He came back. He was the Eagle last year.
Oh.
Please forgive me. I don't remember his name.
Dr. Drew.
Dr. Drew. Thank you. Dr. Drew came and was like the counseling. Yes, thank you. All of them in the beginning, and that was pretty funny. It was interesting, and Nick Cannon eating a cricket was awesome. It was entertaining, and adding little things in to make it a little different every week.
For sure.
So for her, we've been kind of guessing all over the place a little bit too. I was really sold on Monica or Brandy in the beginning. I wrote down Tisha Campbell, who is from My Wife and Kids. She sang in some different shows, and she sang in Little Shop of Horrors. But when she said Free Your Mind, I went to En Vogue immediately. And I think it was Nicole guessed Dawn Robinson from there. So I wrote her down. I kind of think that it could be her, someone that's slightly older. But I'm not sold on it, so I'm not sure. But I went to the En Vogue route this week, so I have a brand new guess. Please tell me you have some more clues.
I have no more clues. I wrote down phone, lighter, fish hooks.
It was really confusing because the way she's talking like she was in one of those call centers where you call and talk to people. I don't know. It was hard.
Yeah, it was weird.
Yeah.
This would be like an angel helpline, basically. Angel help desk, basically what it was.
Yeah.
Must be 2,000 years or older to call. That's what it said.
I mean, not to knock you, but any help desk I've ever called in any job is a helpless desk. So,
for sure.
Anyways.
And then the phone number was, I have no idea if it means anything, but the phone number that they said for the call was 555-0100.
Okay.
I don't know if that has any meaning. I doubt it, but maybe.
Could be. I mean, it's definitely possible.
Yeah. So
100.
Yeah, keeping it 100.
Yeah.
No. I'm gonna stick with because I have no other reason to go anywhere else. I have no clue, so I'm just gonna stick with the one I've been saying for the last couple weeks. I'm gonna stick with Tamara Braxton.
Yeah, I could probably see that too.
And she didn't do anything since last year around this time. She was doing a reality show and then hasn't really been heard of really much since then. So maybe.
So she got time and things to do. Nothing to do. So she needed things to do.
No, being a decent singer, not like a world class singer, but being a good singer.
Yeah, I could see that one too. It's so impossible. She's such a great singer, but it's hard to tell from the voice. Like we've talked about, is she older? Is she younger?
There's so much fake stuff. Like they said, like the cricket's not stick things with delicacy. Okay, from where?
Right.
And Chile or whatever. I guess they do it, but in like other parts of the world, like a lot of Asian countries, like you said, Cambodia.
So did she travel there a lot?
And she liked it there, or have a home there maybe?
Right. Vacations there every year.
Right.
Like, it doesn't necessarily mean that she's from where that's a delicacy.
And the fake British accent.
Yeah. Honestly, that's driving me a little crazy with that, because in the beginning, no accent at all, and then when she talks to the judges, she kind of puts on some different voice.
For sure.
So I know you're trying to throw the judges off, but really it's just either do it or don't do it, I guess, the whole time. Stick to it. But
so she's like, oh, I forgot to do my British accent. Let me do it now.
Yeah, exactly. Start talking and be like, oh sorry. I forgot to talk accent.
Yeah, I knew something like that. I used to work with, she was from,
don't do it.
She was not, she lived in like Tennessee or Kentucky for a while. And I knew her before, like, she really moved to Kentucky, Tennessee. And I talked to her like a year after she moved to Tennessee. And she had the deepest southern accent. I'm like, you're just trying to fit in there too.
Yeah, I had family that did that too.
Yeah, it was great.
About that. Anywho, so Night Angel was great. I could definitely see her in the finale, like you said. So Kitty and Night Angel's most likely going to be in the final 3.
Anyway, we could be shocked if anything can happen, but that's my pick right now.
Yeah, I agree with that. The final position, I think we're both kind of torn on it. We're in different opinions, but you just never know.
I think it's turtle, but it could be anybody.
Yeah, it could be a turtle. Well, I said before it could be an astronaut. Now astronaut's gone. Or it could be frog. But I don't know.
Could be anybody at this point.
We shall find out.
Indeed.
Alright, so moving on to our last character of the night is Mr. Rhino. He's saying Die a Happy Man by Thomas Rhett. Awesome song. And he had an awesome voice. His clue package, I just caught on. I said quiet, tranquility, yoga, wife and kids, and then Missouri. And his food masked munchies was spaghetti and meatballs. So I have zero guesses. I know it's no longer Tim Tebow with wife and kids. Tim Tebow does not have a wife nor kids. So I don't know. My guess is that he is an athlete. That's my only guess. Yeah. Who he is, damned if I know.
I mean, it could definitely be a country singer.
It could be.
I would think it's probably an athlete. If this is an athlete, Frog is. I think. I think he's had one.
Someone else has to be an athlete that's left. I agree.
Yeah, and taller. But he says maybe not as tall as you think. Mm-hmm. I also wrote down solitary. He said we roam alone. Blah blah blah.
Okay.
He also wrote down Chief. That's what Chief says about Chief in Missouri. So again, he just could be just a Chiefs fan from Missouri,
right.
or could play for the Chiefs,
right.
or could currently play for the Chiefs.
Right.
Kids, Nirvana. He said, which was interesting.
Okay.
Rewrite the story, and then there's a. I didn't notice it, but Rob pointed out there was a bar stool.
Oh, right.
So maybe. I mean, Barstool Sports, they cover all kinds of, different sports.
Stephen Portney?
No, not him, but it could be some sort of, somebody maybe who had a featured article on Barstool or something, something that was famous for something that then Barstool covered it or something, whatever, I don't know.
Maybe something controversial or something that blew up or something.
He says you're trying to rewrite his story, so it could be, maybe someone trying to change reputation or something.
Caught him at a bad moment and then blew up on Barstool. And,
alright. It's like the TMZ of sports, basically, right? So,
right, yeah, it is. Yep.
I don't know. I mean, Travis Kelce, because he's on the Chiefs, but I don't think he has a wife or kids either. And I don't know if he can sing. So, but I'm really, I was thinking Johnny Manziel, not him.
No.
Or maybe Tim Tebow, I don't think it's either now.
You also mentioned Joe Manganiello, but I don't think he has a kid either.
I think he has one baby. One
child, that's what I was thinking too.
But because the only thing is because of the pasta and that kind of thing. Mm-hmm. So could Joe Manganiello? What was the other guy? Joe something, the guy from Criminal Minds.
Oh God, I loved him. The older guy.
Yeah.
He was from Baby's Day Out.
Baby's Day Out. Yeah, the guy from Baby's Day Out. Oh my gosh, what's his name? Because seems like he's too tall and too old. He's too short and too old to be Rhino, I feel like.
Yeah, I think he would be a little too short and too old to play Rhino.
But again, Rhino maybe is not as old as you think.
Joe Mantegna.
Mantegna, yeah.
I know I'm not saying it right. I'm sorry, I butchered it, but I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I know exactly who you're talking about.
Yeah. So I don't think it's him, but again, it seems like it's an Italian guy or something because of the spaghetti meatball thing. That's all.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm so thrown. We said Travis Kelce.
Yeah, I mean, I said Joe Manganiello makes sense because he's big. He's known for being freaking huge. He's known for being Italian and
right.
And I think he has one child, but I don't know.
He's got a girlfriend, so he doesn't have a wife, and I don't think he has kids. No. So yeah, I don't think it. I don't know.
Yeah, but is Manganiello from Missouri or whatever?
I don't think so. I'm not really sure where he's from.
And there was a Tennessee clue in there too, maybe, but I don't know.
Well, was this the one that had the grand? This was the one that had the Grand Ole Opry.
Yeah. Yep.
So, what the heck? What's his name? Gordon.
Gordon Ramsay, yeah.
He guessed someone from can't talk like Frog right now. It was a country band.
Oh,
Lady Antebellum. And he guessed one of the guys from that band because of the Barstool Hey Bartender is their song. Mm-hmm. And I could kind of see that because he's not a lead singer of the band. I think he's not really backup, but I guess part of it.
Yeah.
But it could be him. Can't spell Manganiello. Manganiello. He is from Mount Lebanon, PA. So, nope. He's from Pennsylvania. No? No, I'm not sure. I think Rhino is the hardest one so far. Very little guesses.
Yeah, it's hard.
It's just, I don't know. I can't pick up on anything else. Colton Stocking, so he was a bad boy. This was from last week. Mm-hmm. The Tennessee Flag, Rhino Secrets, there's a bass clef, Seal the Bow Tie, and then a white country house or a white church. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Quiet Tranquility, Yoga, Wife and Kids, Missouri. That could be anything.
Eric Church.
Eric Church. Interesting. Country. Eric Church, I think, would be known as like a bad boy in country singing too. Interessante. I like where your mind's going. Comfortable playing a role. This is going back to week 10. May have an album. Or if it was a record, it could have been an athlete that set a record. Casino or Vegas rose up in the charts. Not as tall as we think he is. That's just going back a couple weeks. I don't know. I have no idea. I really want to know who he is now. Yeah. I want him to go. So find out who he is.
Right. It's so hard. I don't know who. I have very few guesses. I said it. Last season I was like, I had a couple guesses. I even got a couple right.
This has been a really difficult season, but that's making it even more enjoyable. I mean, if you could have guessed Sarah Palin, would you have been happy? Or would you,
no.
You would have rather been surprised like you
100%.
were? Yeah, it was pretty sweet. I like the surprises. The show's full of it. Even first season, I'm the happiest that it was T-Pain, and I wish he would sing like that every day and produce stuff because that was amazing. Like to have that show start out how it was and have him win and have that all come out like that, and his voice is just awesome. So I'm so excited about this. See who these people are, and look forward to next season.
Yeah, they finally. I was really worried for a while there because they had a bunch of great people going on early. I was like, this might be a bunch of losers at the end, and they turned it out. They turned it around. They had the early ones when I was like, oh man, that's not good.
Yeah.
And then they finally, the people who couldn't really sing kind of got weeded out finally, and now we're up to, 6 rock stars for sure.
Right. What Nick Cannon said to the audience made me feel like they kind of said something before people voted. In the beginning of the episode, like when they're recording, keep in mind who you're voting for. Like they're gonna get out, vote for who you really want to stay. Because it was Shaka Khan and
Lil Wayne,
the mouse. Who is the mouse?
Oh, Dionne Warwick.
Dionne Warwick, thank you. Like all of them going out early. You kind of wonder who people are voting for, and they kept Gronk in.
Right.
And that's even like not even hate to Gronk, but he just isn't a singer. He was entertaining, but he wasn't in the singing aspect of it.
Right.
To get to the final 9.
He wasn't better than Shaka Khan and Lil Wayne. Okay.
No, he was not, and he wasn't better than Dionne Warwick either.
No. Wasn't in that same pool.
I know, but eventually, yeah. So, got any other comments? Anything about tonight's episode? The people going forward?
No, I feel like next week's probably maybe a 2-hour double episode, maybe.
I don't know if it'll be a 2-hour. It could, because now we're down to the final 5. Actually,
not even like a 2-hour episode, but maybe 2 back-to-back episodes.
Yeah, or double elimination episode maybe. Possibly.
Next Wednesday is what, the 6th?
6th, yeah.
And then I think the finale is going to be by the 13th.
Yeah, no, for sure. There's probably only 2 episodes left. So either it's a double elimination or the last episode they go to 4, eliminate someone right in the beginning, and then 3. But I don't remember from past seasons. Probably looking into it.
It was final 3.
It was final 3. Past so season. Probably a double elimination next week. May not necessarily be a 2-hour episode. It'll probably just be double elimination.
Yeah, absolutely. Or Fox may be like, you know what? Let's extend this as long as possible. Yeah. Let's have like a bunch. Let's just like instead of having an hour show, let's have it be a half hour and just extend it. Like we'll just like slow everything down so it's like a half speed show.
No.
Because they have nothing else on right now. They're playing The Masked Singer like crazy. They're playing reruns like crazy. They have the post show of The Masked Singer now, and it wasn't even like Walking Dead does. This just started in the middle of the season. Like we gotta fill time. Let's put this live Masked Singer crap on.
Taking advantage of the open air to play some of their stuff, maybe get some more viewers.
Sure.
Be like, oh, I've never watched this before because other things are usually on, so maybe they'll watch.
Right.
Never know. Or they'll think it's awful and turn it off. But if you think it's awful, then you're not too great. And
if you think it's awful, you're not listening to this show 34 minutes into it.
Yeah.
This recap of it. So, Screw you!
Yeah.
But you're not listening, so it doesn't matter.
You're not listening. By this point, you're not even clicking on this.
No. You got 30 seconds into it and you're like, after this, click.
Like, they just wanted to watch the beginning to see who got revealed, and that's all they're watching for. Yeah.
Now these two boobs are talking about it.
Uh, th- three.
Three boobs. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
Anyways.
Alright, getting off topic. But it was a great episode tonight. Great singers.
Great.
Really excited to see who's going next.
Hmm.
I can't wait to see who everybody is. I don't want the show to end, but I want to see who it is.
For sure.
Who are you? Who? Alright. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe so you get our next episodes. There's probably only 2 left. Wednesday is also for our Survivor recaps. We just put that out yesterday or this morning on all of our social media. So go ahead and check that out. Subscribe, like us on Facebook so you can get these updates or see these videos. Paperworm Productions on Facebook. Email us at paperwormproductions@gmail.com. You can find me on Twitter at JessT820. And you?
Hey, you'll grab a gabba.
Tell us what you like. Don't like your predictions. I want to hear it. I want to hear what's going on, what you guys think. And I think that's it for tonight. Got anything else?
Nope.
Well, see you later, guys.